What's up, everybody? Mythic Talks. We're back again for episode right here before Salt Lake City. This is our prediction episode, usually when we talk about who's going to win the tournament and talk shit about other teams. And I've got Only Use a Frag and Quick Fuse on board. What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing all right, C4. Thank you so much. It's blast. It's been a while since I've been on a podcast.
Sure has.
I've been pretty busy outside of the Halo stuff, but dealing with a whole bunch of stupid things in my life, which
yeah,
driving me crazy, but oh well. We're here.
We are here. What about you, Ben?
Doing good. Nothing to grab home. Just going to work and playing Halo.
Yeah, he's actually playing Halo, guys. Give him a round of applause. He's actually playing Halo. Mr. Epic Beast and Fulcrum couldn't be with us tonight, unfortunately, but we're going to roll with it nonetheless. I mean, there's been a lot happening, just like a lot of shit we haven't caught up with. The LVT Pro League matches, scrims have been going wild. What is on y'all's minds, like, heading into Salt Lake? What are y'all thinking about?
That I'm sad I'm not going to be there this year.
Yeah, that is a damn shame.
It sucks because, as we know, it's the last year of the HCS. So not making any of the end-of-year events here. If I would have known that it was the last year, I would have planned a little bit better to be at every last one of them. But
well, you had quite the doozy.
Worlds.
You had the doozy of a year, though. Quite unexpected, like what happened. But
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it does suck that you're not going to be there because it was a blast last year. And of course, like I said.
It was probably the best event last year.
Oh, dude.
Hands down, what you can do in the hall.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, all the events are fun usually, but Salt Lake was just, like, the banger. It had, the cherry on top, for...
But, SSG just knows how to throw a party, because, that's ultimately what it was.
Yeah, I mean, dude, all the carnival games, the freaking merch, the booths, and then they're going to have even more stuff this year, I feel like. Nemesis is going to be there with their booth, so that's pretty dope.
Nemesis there with their booth. Who else? The Narrative has an exclusive T-shirt drop partnered with SSG.
I'll probably be getting that. There's
a whole bunch of cool things.
Phase is going to be there, I think they said. And I got it. Yeah, I got it on Noob Combo. There's an article. Let's see here. They got Shopify. Of course, Overnight, Nomadic, Skull Candy, Scuff, and Red Bull. Oh, dude, yes, Red Bull.
Red Bull's gonna be there?
Yes, Red Bull's gonna be there.
Aw, man.
Gonna be getting unlimited Red Bull for the weekend. I can't wait. It does suck that you can't go though, but you know me, I'll get you some goodies. I'll round you up some stuff. Maybe I'll ship you a Red Bull. Hopefully they have some good flavors, not just the standard one. And I was looking at the drops. The drops kind of look meh. I don't know. Did y'all take a look at the drops?
I mean, the drops have been meh for years at this point.
The only thing I can say is I kind of have to agree. They're
recycled. Almost all of them have been recycled at least 6 or 7 times.
The return to Cinder charm is pretty cool because of Melmain. That's like perfect charm for him. If he just had it in the emblem now.
Delivery.
Dude, how many times are we going to get this freaking trophy charm, dude? It's not new. Like, we've had it,
right?
Like, exactly. 3 events in a row, bro.
There's that in, Clean Sweep is used often. It's like, what are we doing?
Clean Sweep came out in Orlando, dude. Like, first year.
Yeah,
it's like, we don't need it anymore. I'm surprised people still watch for
it. Primal Glory. That's the other one. Primal Glory is used all the time for the skin.
I believe it or not, I actually like that skin. But, yeah, it's literally the main featured skin. Don't get me wrong.
What drop is that?
It's good colors.
For the skin.
It's like a red.
Is that Primal Glory?
Yeah, it's like red, black, and white.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah, but yeah, I've been just kind of been busy myself making commentary videos. I've done a couple of like scrim update videos and stuff. I still got a couple in the works.
They seem to be popping off pretty good, whether it's on YouTube Shorts or on the TL.
I just wanted to try stuff. I wanted to see like what I could do really when I was making those, and so I just said fuck. Well, I was making a post with the text, and then so I decided to make it into a little short. And I got like I think a little over 200 views on 2 of them on YouTube, so it's not like too bad.
No, but the more consistent they're there, like people are gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just that update, right?
Yeah, and I got 2 more. Actually, I got 3 in the works, probably a 4th one before I leave. Hopefully they stop fucking scrimming because I got to leave on Thursday night. There ain't no damn way I'm gonna cover that shit on Thursday night on the plane.
Yeah.
No, well, the teams will be flying out tomorrow probably.
I hope.
Yeah, well,
Some of them probably flew out today.
I would assume.
Yeah, they'll be there. They will be there now.
We know Nemesis is most likely over there already.
Yeah,
they've been camping.
Nemesis was in Washington State.
Really?
Yeah, somewhere. They were boot camping.
Yeah, they were boot camping for.
Oh yeah,
Apparently they were staying at Clutch Academy's place, from what I heard. That's what I saw on Shawway stream. But yeah, and then shit, we got the Mythic Gaming Prediction League. We just started that. I think we only have like 5 people signed up for it, but that's gonna be fun. Let's see who comes out on top. I'm kind of excited with my picks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the new.
Oops. Yeah, you're not a fan of the what?
The way they've done it, right?
Yeah, because last time you could go ahead and make your champ picks ahead of time. I kind of liked that version. It's like it's gonna be weird because even if you're at home, you might be doing stuff around the house, and like and then you gotta like wait for him to update you like when the pool, like it's gonna be hard to keep track of pool play unless you're just refreshing the fucking page on hcsland.com.
You gotta keep in mind he wanted to play with another format because there were so many complaints from the first one. So I remember seeing tweets about it from him, Data Hive.
I thought the first one was fun personally.
But people were complaining about them not being separated or something. I can't remember exactly, but I agree. I think the original way was better, like just being able to do all the votes in one sweep.
Well, because your pool picks, like the whole thing about last time is properly. Yeah, like you could have the bracket already seated the way you picked your pools to be played. But like it's like I guess now you got to wait for it to end, and then you actually get the real version of what it would look like rather than your prediction.
Oh, it's 2 pick'ems instead of 1. That's.
But I liked that I was able to get it out of the way, even though last time there wasn't any leagues. Like I think we're literally the only fucking league like that started.
We are, 100%.
Nobody's even fucking.
I'm just on the website now.
Yeah, we got one guy from the Discord, Aries. Shout out to Aries. He joined yesterday. We're still waiting on you, Ben. I don't think you're in there, are you?
No,
I haven't.
The Angel's in there.
We need Folk
Beast
and
is in there.
Pawka, I think.
I'm not in there yet. I have just haven't done my picks. So just
I'll tag everybody here in the next like tomorrow or something and see if they want to join. It's not a big deal, but it's just something fun. Fuck it,
Well, and you get to win a cool $50, right?
Fuck yeah.
So I just get $50 place from the last one.
$50, man. Shit. I can get you a meal at one of these lands, a couple meals maybe, depending on how you spend it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we got the news. The news that HCS is pretty much done after this year.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming. I knew that it was coming. I knew that there was a probability that we could have a 5th year, but I thought it was a higher chance that we wouldn't get one, just because they're working on the new game, new games.
Yeah.
Plural.
Again, I still think they should have had another year.
I do too.
If again, we could be totally surprised, and maybe they're announcing the new season at the end of next year, so they where the new game's gonna drop in like say September.
Yeah.
Right? Of next year, 2026, because they've been working on it for so long. And that the new HCS season will start kind of that January of 27, so it's really only like a 1-year break. But then in the meantime, in the lead up to it, they're gonna have like 3 little mini lands and a few online events or something to kind of fill the gap, right? Like we don't know what they're thinking, what they're doing. I don't see them just totally killing the HCS for a year and a half because that's just gonna kill the momentum that they've built. I think the Halo esports is at the best it's been in a very long time with large orgs coming into it.
Yeah.
Like
And small orgs,
TSM, like
it's a Gen G.
well, you're right, Gen G, Omit.
Omit, yeah.
I mean, you have the
Right.
upper echelon, you have the lower echelon of just orgs, you know, and it's like that's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
Like on
No,
both ends.
100%.
Yeah,
right?
but like with those orgs coming in and then essentially like
Bring
saying like,
eyes.
oh hey, we're not doing another year, even though we just had you join this program, is kind of like what's going on. I feel like
Yeah.
there's more that we actually don't know.
Again, I honestly think that they probably were told that when they were talks of coming in,
Mhm.
right? They're like, okay, well, this is our last year. Here's our game plan moving forward. We just want to make sure you're on board. Here, we'll give you your partnered skin, your partnered this, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And then it's like, okay, here's what the game plan is. This is the last year of the HCS. The new game releases X date, right? Like, I have a very strong feeling that at HCS Worlds this year, we are going to have some sort of game
Some big announcements.
timeline. Yeah, it's going to be a massive announcement of like when the game is going to show up.
We'll get something. I know that. I don't know what's going to be, but we'll get something. I think we're going to get a little sneak peek of the game, most likely.
I think the single player one for sure. We're gonna get some sort of sneak peek. We're not gonna go completely silent.
I've got
We might get a sneak peek of what Certain Affinity is working on because they're also working on a project for Halo.
Like maybe they aren't working on a different project. Maybe they've been working on the new game the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope they
Right?
learn. They learn what they got to do. I've got to get a video made on this subject because, like,
Just let Certain Affinity make the game.
they gotta.
What? That's fine.
I don't care what they do with the the CE campaign. I could give two shits what goes on with that. I'll give my thoughts on that one. But fucking dude, the mainline, whatever the mainline Halo series is gonna be going forward, like, dude, they got to fucking pull it out of their ass. Like, we need
Isn't that, like, the
every
whole-
fucking thing day goddamn one, dude. Like, don't be
Yeah,
bullshit.
but isn't like the whole CE project also for like the whole team to get used to the engine?
yeah, it is.
Make sure they know how everything works, so they don't just go into the game blind and make a whole bunch of
knows?
mistakes. Like
Again, well, that's the thing. If Certain Affinity has been helping them out on the new game, right? As opposed to like once they ditch the battle royale, right? Now, if they're working on the new game, Certain Affinity knows Unreal Engine.
Yeah, and they know Halo, so it's like it's match made in heaven.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. And lots of the developers that are working on the game, they'll understand Unreal Engine because Unreal Engine is like the engine of esports.
To learn it
Of
while
gaming.
going to school.
Yeah, it's like if you go to school to be a video game designer, you learn Unreal Engine,
Unreal and Unity. Those you
Right.
learn those two.
and they're going to be very similar. Again, the only reason why this Halo is because they use their own in-house engine with Slipspace, right? So it was very unique and it was different, and that's why they couldn't get too many people who were contractors who really understood how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, my thoughts about it is just like, give us all the features we fucking wanted. Like, the way they have Infinite now should have been the way it should have launched. Like, 100%. It should have launched
absolutely.
with Infection. It should have launched with Griffball and Husky Ray and all them other goofy game types. And then, like, Bomb should have been there, although, like, I know people don't like it. It should have been there day one. King of the Hill didn't come until late, too. Remember that? It didn't come until, like, mid
It was
first season.
season 2 or something like that. Season 3.
Yeah, and then, of course, they brought Extraction in, which didn't fucking last long. Thank God.
Ultimately, also just better map design. I don't think much of the Infinite. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a lot of Infinite maps, but
more fucking
map
maps.
design was very poor in comparison. And this limited map pool.
The OG maps that came out, like the original ones that we got, like were good, but it's like they're not, like, I don't know, they're iconic, I guess, in a way, like especially Live Fire.
Live Fire is probably my favorite.
Recharge ain't too bad, you know. Streets ain't like horrible.
Streets, it'd be Streets then Recharge, and after that, everything else. But everything else is Forge.
Yeah, they needed more.
Well,
maps,
and then
man.
everything else is a remake.
Yeah, exactly. Everything else
Simple
is
as that,
already
right?
used
I
stuff.
saw
Everything else is a remake,
I
right?
saw a dude saying something on Twitter the other day about like they should just remake all the OG maps and put them in. I was like, bro, no, man. I was like,
I mean, that's what
They're
they're
already
doing. They might as
there.
well.
we've been there, dude. We've. That's what they took all these old ass maps out of fucking Ranked Slayer for a reason. You know, and they don't
They
get me
played
wrong.
like dog water.
They play like they don't play great, man. Like they play okay for Slayer, I guess, but like it's like they're the same fucking size as they were a long time ago, and you got sprint and shit. You know, these maps
Yeah.
have to be scaled up a little bit to even make it like.
The only map that worked with Sprint was Pit, and even then, I'm tired of playing that map.
I'm so tired of Pit. Like every sort of variation of Pit just needs to die. Should have died with
Yeah.
Halo 3. Honestly.
They'll bring it back with the new one if you don't watch it. Just...
No, I mean Halo 5 so far is the only Halo that we didn't have to play Pit.
True. They had mid shit though, which truth was pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, but like Truth and Regret are like those are
actually played good.
those are great
Again,
maps.
regret was kind of like it was a total redesign of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
The layout was similar, but they added some extra jumps, they've added
Yeah.
some different routes, they added some stuff to it. Like I'm okay with that. Take like the older maps as like a canvas to be like, okay, this is our starting point. Now let's change some stuff up and make
It
it
should be
more interesting.
inspiration, not
That's what
the
they did
stuff-
with
not the
Guardians.
zones.
Exactly.
When they made Guardian, probably hands down one of the best maps in Halo 3. They didn't copy Lockout 1-to-1. It was completely different.
Oh, you mean with the not the Delta maps, but the reimagined
Yeah.
like
Just
do maps, stuff like
reima-
that?
I don't even know if we should have a reimagined Pit at this point, but like we could do some other maps for sure. You know.
No, I think Guardian would be great, but I think Guardian with the current move system is just not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
They're not gonna go back. You don't need to remake any of those. Just make some new shit. Get somebody that knows what they're doing, and
Other than
Again,
midship, bring it back.
we should
I
have
can
like.
totally
Well, go ahead.
I can totally understand how much work it is to come up with new maps that play well.
Yeah,
Right? Like again, we're in an arena shooter. It's really hard to make them work out in terms of the kind of what they look like, how they play, that kind of stuff. Every map is going to be similar in that aspect of things, right? Especially with how long Halo's been out for.
Forever. They work in those older games for a reason, but going forward, I was gonna say we need like fucking I don't know how many maps we had on launch last time, but we need like fucking 20 plus fucking maps on launch.
you want like just
No.
arena maps or all of our maps?
No, again,
Well,
I think
the-
honestly the HCS needs to have a smaller pool of like
I'm not even just talking about
7
HCS,
to-
just in general. But go ahead. 7 to 10 or something like that.
seven or so maps, like especially, and you need to change it up throughout the season, right? Like it can't just be one like season, the entire season of HCS. You have this many maps. This is what it is. You need to be able to like shift a little bit and have, start with 5 maps and then halfway through the year drop another map or 2 and get a couple out of rotation, right?
Yeah, and then year to year, like there's more than just like swapping the maps. You can also refresh and up the current maps by just switching things that are where they're at.
I think we currently have about 8 maps right now.
So like what is it? What map is it? Like Solitude. They could have switched things up several times. When we had Catalyst that one season, I know they switched it up within the season. Well, I think it was dropped literally next season. Argyle, they could have mixed it up again instead of dropping it.
I hate the fact they got rid of Argyle, to be honest.
Yeah, that was not the map.
I didn't like that they got rid of fucking Bazaar and Catalyst. Argyle was better in a lot of ways than those other two, but like I thought Catalyst played pretty fun. It was like it was different. I'll say that it was different.
The problem with Catalyst is how powerful. If you were, at the pro level, just sniper can just if you get both snipes, it's just over to the team.
Yeah, well, that's after they
let's not
changed
talk
it. They had a skewer before.
Yeah.
That,
I don't want to talk about the skewer version of the map. I did not enjoy that.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I know the pros.
I thought it was interesting, but then after like 4 games, I'm like, all right, get this gun off this map. Oh my god.
I would prefer the sniper. Not gonna lie, but I thought.
Yeah, sniper there and then rockets on the other side. It should play like what's the map that does the same thing?
Origin.
Oh yeah, Origin. We'll say Kali.
Yeah, Origin actually, dude, I love that map. It's fun. I'm not like it's probably not my favorite map, but just because it was.
But they have done
OG.
that in the past where they reorganize a map. They did it with Aquarius. They did it with Solitude, where they just switched things where it was in the game, the map. I'm not gonna say necessarily changes. Yeah,
they switched some things that were worse. Like they put the quantum on Aquarius. I wasn't a big fan of that for the longest. They had overshield on P1 at one point. That was a fucking nightmare. Oh, glad that it's back. It's gone and Camo's back. So like I thought that was really no point.
Again,
in changing
that's
that.
the thing is you trial and error.
Took them long though to make those switches. You know what I mean? But
I am talking about switches year to year. But if something's not working on a map, you just switch it even if it's mid-year. Like it's just like, look, everyone's saying it doesn't play well. We need to just.
That's my problem.
Version 1.2.
There was people complaining on Twitter about the game types and the map combinations, like not being weighted properly, and then not bringing back OG stuff that was in season 1 and 2. And my problem is that they take so fucking long to do anything. Like the only thing I ever saw them swiftly do was remove Inquisitor / midship, like that, like within a week. How long was it? It was like a week and a half, maybe 2 at tops, and they got that shit going. Do that?
I only got the map once.
But I didn't get it very often. I think I might have got it like 2 or 3 times. Anyways, it might have taken them only a few days. I can't remember. It was within a week or so for sure.
The first week.
They made that shit. They made that change so fast. Why can't we get that with just normal maps? Like, hey, let's experiment here. People don't like the heat wave on Aquarius. How about we fucking remove it? How about you just do it and try it? No, they don't fucking listen, and they take forever when they do. That's the problem. It's like, dude,
power up bottom mid.
We saw you move fucking midship in 3 or 4 days. We know you have the power to fucking put some changes in and then just send it. If it doesn't work, guess what? You can click your fingers and revert it. Like it's that fucking easy for them. I'm pretty sure it doesn't it's not like it just breaks shit. Because they're just changing a few things in the fucking forge or whatever. It's like, dude, they can't be making these mistakes going into the game. Like, if a fucking pro says, hey, look, we want this shit gone, you should just be like, you know what? We see it from your point of view. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what the community thinks. We're going to run it real quick and ranked for the next 2 weeks. Get everybody's thoughts. Take a fucking community poll on the fucking thing, for God's sakes. Like, do some different shit. They gotta listen to the community more and implement faster. Like, that's what, in my opinion, it comes down to. It's like, when I end up making the fucking video on what they need to do for this next game, it's like, you need to do this, this, and this, and this. We need Forge fucking day 1. Theater needs to fucking work. We need champ ranks fucking day 1. We need more than one ranked playlist day 1. More than one social playlist rank 1. Like, dude, just listen to what people have to say.
I think the rank climb needs to be readjusted.
Yes.
I think it's just start at the bottom. Start everyone at the bottom.
God, I hate the ranking system in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I've always hated it. I couldn't stand it day 1 when this shit came out. I didn't like it. Halo 5 is so much better.
This system doesn't work in Halo, in my opinion. That's just.
It's not the way that I play. I don't play the fucking stat, dude. Like, everybody knows I don't play the stat. I go negative a fuck ton because I'm trying to win the game. And it's not always the best.
The StarCraft style ranking system is.
I don't like to bait people for stats, man. And that's the main way. Like, you see these people climb. They just stat whore, dude. That's all they do. Is
110%.
And like even the pro stat horde. Let's be fucking honest. Like, we watch Lucid bait people in matchmaking all the time, and he's obviously he's gonna get there regardless. He's gonna get to 2300 whatever, but they're just stat whoring. He's not calling out. It's not incentivizing anybody to really fucking do what they need to do properly. Like, if you gave me fucking points for playing the OBJ, I'd be fucking licking that damn ball. Like, I'd be grabbing it every fucking chance I could. Like, I love playing the OBJ.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they just gotta fucking listen and implement. Stop bullshitting. Bring all the game types day 1. I think the biggest thing is like having a good ranking system and a good UI system with a good solid friends list in the game that's not fucking total shit.
I just want a complete game so we can get our player base back.
Dude, I could go on and on. That's why I'm going to make a video on this. I could go on and on for days, like, about what they need to do. Anyways.
What they should do.
Yeah, what they should do.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I could do that shit for days. But, well, let's... Fuck. It's not good. What about LVT? Y'all been watching them games? I know you probably watched Optic last night.
I only caught one, and that was the Optic Shopify, because that's the only one that really piqued my interest, and it was a snooze fest.
I didn't get to watch it. I took a nap. I will go back and watch that game.
Optic 4-0 swept Shopify.
Now,
wasn't even close.
I saw that. So they just blew them out every fucking game.
Blew them out of the water.
Yeah, I saw. I think last 2 games or last 3 games. I don't remember.
Man, what is Shopify fucking doing, dude? God damn it. I love Optic, and I don't mind if they win. It doesn't bother me, but god damn it, I want somebody to fucking contend this team, dude. Like, come on, dude. They done won 2 fucking lands back to back. They're pushing for their 3rd. They've won just about every one of their scrims. I think they've won all their scrims.
I mean, if you put everyone on paper, man, that squad is it was set to be the dominant creature of the year.
The only
and
team...
I would really
go ahead.
I'd really hate to see the HCS end and go on break with just a year of Optic, like just solid.
I don't want it to be like
much as I'm an Optic fan, I'm a formal fan and stuff like that. I don't want to see just a solid, complete. I don't want to see SSG win the whole year again type deal.
I was fine with SSG winning all.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I'm not okay seeing a one team just winning the whole time.
But they didn't win every event. No. They lost one. So
yeah, no, they lost 1 or 2.
I would like
beginning of the year.
There's only one team that I would like to win this year, at least one time, and that would be Shopify. I'd like to see a new org fucking win it. Potentially them take.
I want to see TSM,
which won't happen.
Come back from that 3rd place that they had their last time they were together.
TSM's gonna be a top 6 team moving forward.
Yeah, TSM.
They look like they don't not look good in scrims. They don't look good in their matches.
The only teams besides Shopify that I think that can really give Optic a run for their money was. Okay, I saw a glimpse out of Complexity in one of the scrims. They looked really good and gave Optic a lot of trouble. Of course, that could have been just an off day for Optic, even though they won the scrim. Nemesis, we've already seen them fucking beat the shit out of Optic. Not really completely, but they did beat them.
Yeah, but they knocked them down, and they're just gonna do it again.
They just couldn't clutch up. Optic's too icy on that part. I don't know. I think that's. Besides, I think those are the only 2 teams that can really do it. I think Complexity been looking a lot better lately. I don't think they will beat Optic, but I think they have a chance if there's anybody besides Nemesis and Shopify. I don't
Mythic Gaming can do it.
Mythic Gaming, I believe in us. We're gonna go in there and me, you, and Beast sweep the floor with Lucid. With Formal in them. Shit, God, dude, that sucks. It's gonna be the last year for a while. But I'm gonna make the most of it. Yeah. So we saw the Pro League or what? I don't know, man. I got to go back and watch the Optic Shopify, but there really wasn't any teams I was really looking forward to in the Pro League. I'm going to be dead honest. I wasn't really that hyped.
I appreciate what LVT is trying to do.
Yeah,
I appreciate what Shopify is trying to do. I like having the opportunity to have more Halo to watch.
Yep.
But, it was 1 match a day. The matches weren't even close. Like, none of them.
They were all 4-0s.
The only one, I think the only one that was close was the Envy one against TSM.
Yeah, and they iced it up, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, that to me
was super close. That was super close.
I think I would be more interested in, like, a Pro-Am league almost, where you have, like, the bottom 6 pro teams going against, like, the bottom 4 amateur teams, right? Like, let's see what these top AM teams can do against the pros and get the playtime against them, right?
Mm-hmm.
More chances to grasp.
Yeah, I just like. It's like when you watch. Let's take a team for example. Like you see Omit versus Envy. I'm not really interested in that matchup, or TSM versus like Omit.
Yeah, but those unfortunately, I won't say unfortunately, but like, those are probably the more competitive matchups.
They are. Yeah.
a lot of the other stuff that we chance. You know,
Even-
you see Optic versus anyone, it's like, well, you know, Optic's just gonna run the gauntlet, and it's not gonna matter. Same kind of goes for Phase and potentially Phase, and I can't. Why am I? All the orgs are just escaping my head right now. I don't know why.
SSG.
Yeah, SSG, and so on and so forth. Like, there's just certain people when they go up against other squads, it's just really, this is not competitive to watch. Not enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I watched pretty much. I've watched them up to date. Did I watch Sunday? No, that was the Shopify Optic one. So I didn't. Yeah, I didn't catch that one. I think that's the only one I haven't seen yet. I'll go back and watch it just for the sake of it to see how bad Optic fucked them up.
Yeah,
but,
it was just.
I'll probably
I
honestly.
thought there was gonna be a comeback on Shopify when they were down 3-0 and it was Origin flag or Fortress flag, sorry. But Optic came out and capped a flag in 30 seconds.
Shit.
Oof.
Damn. Yeah.
Right. So.
I've been doing
And that's
recaps. Yeah, go ahead.
and that's Shopify's best map and game mode.
Yeah. No, I thought it was
the
Origin.
best
That was
combo. No. Fortress.
Oh wow.
They've lost it 9 times and they've played it like 64 or something like that.
Shit.
Woo.
Like the stats are just insane on that Fortress flag or Fortress bomb. Like anything Fortress, Shopify has run the map. But Optic made them look like a mixed league team.
Which reminds
me, it was just brutal.
I got to go update the 4th week of LVT results on Noob Combo. I've been trying to keep that up on there on the main page for anybody that wants to know. Just putting screenshots and stat scores over there. Something very quick and easy, but yeah, I think we get one more. I don't know when they rescheduled. They had one that they rescheduled here this weekend. I think it was
after SLC.
So it's after. Okay, so they're gonna bring it back.
Yeah,
afterwards.
it's like Tuesday or something like that.
So yeah, we conclude for the 4th week. We'll be heading into the 5th week, and then we got Salt Lake, man. Pool A though, we already know what's going down. Pool A. Optic, Envy, Unreal, and the open bracket team. Optic's just sweeping the fuck out of that pool. Unless Envy has something to say about it, which I don't really see that happening. They're a good team, but Optic's taking that shit. They probably won't even. I'd be surprised if they even drop a game. What do you think, Kelly?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the case.
They might lose a Slayer or something.
Yeah, you might see Envy clutch up a Slayer or something like that, or even Unreal Nightmare. Like Unreal Nightmare is a decent team.
Yeah, they could take a Slayer off of Optic if they play good.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, again, if they play perfect and Optic's having a bad kind of moment, but like TSM being that number 2 seed for SLC is a joke in my opinion. Like that team has looked.
They're not
horrible.
They're not a number 2 seed.
No, that team has looked absolutely horrible since DreamHack, really.
Yeah, well, they got 3rd at DreamHack. I haven't really kept up
yeah.
with them too much since DreamHack. I've seen them probably a few scrims where they've played maybe Optic or somebody.
Yeah.
They haven't looked good in the Pro Series, I think, right? I don't think they've.
No, I don't think they've won a map.
Yeah, I don't think they've won.
I think they've won a series, right?
Then you got Nemesis in that pool with them, and FaZe.
Yeah, no, they're not coming out unless they really, really, really ice up. They're not getting through pools.
I can't remember my prediction.
Or they're barely getting through pools.
I think based off of what I saw last time, I think Nemesis could take down TSM. I think FaZe will win that pool though.
So I think it'll be a FaZe Nemesis first 1-2. That can go. That's a coin flip.
Yeah,
and then FaZe is a guaranteed 3rd. Right. Again, it depends. It depends who makes it through the open bracket and into that pool. Right.
You got some good teams. You got. I was telling him you got Mind Freak, Ether, Omit Black. You got AB, EU.
Ether, and Mind Freak are going to be the tough ones. Mostly, in my opinion, Ether.
Again, but Ether and Mind Freak are going to end up in Pool D and Pool C.
Yeah, true.
right? Because it's the first place team in open bracket, the second place team in open bracket, and then third and fourth in the open bracket going to Pool B and Pool A, right? So, like, who's going to be that third, fourth team? Like,
I think
do we
Omid
see-
will make it out. Omid Black.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
yeah, I could see them.
And you got ABUU or sorry AB Europe with Jimbo. Jimbo's coming back, I guess, since he's in this. I don't know if he's in the States already, but him and Mose and Septic and Matsu, they have potential to make it out of open. They got travel coverage anyway. I don't know. There's some other good teams. Like here, let me pull up. Hold on a second. Hopefully it doesn't freeze my fucking shit here. I've got a roster mania. Oh my god. A fucking Dragon Ball just started playing randomly. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, you got I forgot. You got Mind Freak joining Barcode joining Mind Freak. You have Lethal Fox, and it's like Dilly Donut and Lethal Vixen, Stonejourner, and I don't think they'll go anywhere.
Yeah, Omit Black, Ezo, Ice Kid, Lido, Morgan. That's basically the Dark Inside roster.
Yeah,
right, Lido and Morgan, and then Ice Kid. I thought Lido was retiring too. Like,
there's some people in here. I've got Pass United. I have to erase this because they have. I thought they were going to bring in a team, and apparently not. So
shout out to Pure Delight. They're not supporting a team anymore for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I was using what he had on Twitter as like a reference. Anyways, that team was like doing some open bracket stuff online. But we have Alpha Luminon, Lior, Magico, Rorsch, and Strikey. Pretty solid team that could potentially make it out as well. You got Saves, Chills, Zoom, and Troxon on Luminon Gaming. That's a decent team. I don't think they'll make it out, but they have potential to. Then you have Lies with the Leaderness Collective. Zincy and that team ain't making it.
There's only 45.
And then there's Kraken, Suspected, Looney, Envor, and Super CC. I got to update that name because they're Kraken. They're not Tenrai anymore. Let me go back to Meld here.
Let me see here. So we got.
Okay.
What do you guys think of that BTH roster?
Oh, BTH. Sorry, guys, for the cams. It'll come back here in a second. BTH. I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest, man. I think there was one
the selection.
They had one scrim against a decent team. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with that team, or rather, what happened in that scrim. I know that they've been losing to some people I don't think they should lose to, from what I've heard on Reddit. I just can't remember. There's so much information that's been going through my fucking brain over the past 2 weeks, Halo related, because I've been up making videos, updating Noob Combo, fucking playing in tournaments and shit, and watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z and shit. I can't remember it. And I've been smoking. That doesn't help. But yeah, I don't know. You got Gunny. Who we got? Gator.
Yeah, little Gators.
Who else?
Gunny, Sirion, and Facty.
And Facty. I think they have potential, man. I don't know like too much about them. I haven't watched the scrims. I know that APG's been keeping up with the scrims. I've seen his YouTube live feeds pull up on my phone. I just haven't really watched them or been interested in to watch. I'd rather wait, I guess, until I see them on open bracket. I'll probably go snag some footage of them. This is going to be the last Salt Lake event, so I'll probably be in the open bracket all day getting footage for a project I'm working on, and then see what they do then, I guess. I don't know. I think they have potential to make it out of open bracket. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Sirion's ever played on LAN, as far as I know. Maybe he has. I don't know. I can't remember.
No, Sirion and Little Gators have never been to LAN.
That's crazy. As good as they are, they've never been to LAN. It's hard to call. It's like when if you win an event, like even just like a side event, like the free for all. It's hard to say that you're the best player in the world when people like this don't show up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I've been
it's like
saying this
100%.
whole time. There's so many top end players out there that just don't compete. They just are on a leaderboard number one, even if it's like a competitive mode for a game.
it's like if you're the
And
yeah.
they have no interest of going pro. They have maybe a good paying job or their life's together. Like whatever is going for them, and there was like, I'm just good at the game, and that's all it is.
That's why I never brag too much about my land placements. I've had a couple decent ones, but it's like I'm not playing I'm not playing against pro players, and then I'm not playing against people like this shit that are just now first time coming to land. Like it's hard to brag when you know 100% there's probably a good 50 to 100 people online that are better than your ass. you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if I had won the world championship or somebody like us won the world championship, it's like, did you really? I mean, you won, but did you really? That's the question. At least with the pro players, we know that there's nobody in the AM scene taking their ass down. You can say legitimately they are the best.
Yeah, 100%. Again, there's a couple of teams like in this. I'm just on the open bracket website here.
Yeah.
On StartGG just to see what teams have signed up. There's only 45 teams signed up, so it's a pretty small open bracket.
It's not many. And there was even less before.
You think it would have popped off for the moment they announced the final year? People were like, "Oh, now we got to grant."
Again, they announced it so close to SLC. I think the phase event is gonna be popping now.
Be a big one.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was about to say.
That one.
I was about to say phase is about to be lit.
Right. So like, there's a couple of teams here that could cause some upsets, like the Smiling Friends roster, right? Stefano, Ambition 2, Simply Fear Me, and Fate ZD. Like that's a solid roster.
I'm so upset I can't make Friday of the phase event.
I'm sad I can't make phase in general.
Yeah, that does suck. I'm just mad because like my fucking my employer doesn't want to give me the day off because you know what? Phase took so goddamn fucking long to fucking announce. Dude, if they would have announced this shit like 3 months ago, I would have probably got that date locked. Like it would have been good. Oh well.
Or they could have planned better and had an earlier date.
We're going to be potentially sending another team there if Mel can figure out what his situation is. And it's like, damn it, I can't be there again for my fucking team on the open bracket day.
Right?
Fuck, man. Like, I want to get another vlog going for that shit. This is the last fucking years. Like, I'm going to go out. Oh, yeah, let me tell you guys about my idea. I told Ben the other night. So I want to send out Halo Infinite. Like it'll probably be after Worlds before this happens. I'm trying to get it going now and do like a community montage. And just get clips and like from the LANs to like player clips to professional broadcast footage, and just make like a fucking 10 to 15 minute fucking montage, dude, to send Halo Infinite out because this is the last official year. So, that's why I'm kind of upset I'm not going to be there on Friday for the phase event. But I'll be there this week. I'll get a bunch of footage. And then, yeah, it's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun project. I want to actually get a good editor for it. And we can send it off with a bang. Because even though Infinite was, not the best game, it deserves a good send-off because it was a good 4 years of competition.
Honestly, I think it's my favorite Halo game of all time. The way it plays, the speed of the game, the competitiveness of the game. Like, there's so many good things. I didn't play Halo 5, and anytime I've tried, I'm like, this doesn't feel like Halo.
I'll say this.
It feels like they strayed a little too far away from what Halo is.
If they wanted to take a vote next year for the mainline game, they'll be doing Infinite tournaments primarily is like the main. I think the main game is what they said in their vlog, but I do not want to go back to Halo 5. I like Halo 5, but Infinite, I agree with Kelly. I think even though Halo 5 has a special place in my heart,
absolutely,
it's got a good place in my heart for the multiplayer. But I like Infinite too much. I think it plays too damn good. Like it's obviously a superior game. Halo 5's got a little quirk about it that I like, and it's different. It's a completely different thing that you can go, do. But Infinite, man, I think
definitely vote for Infinite. But I'm
a big Halo 2 fan. It's like my top tier game. But
I'd rather play H2A again personally.
Of course,
but
course, like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't turn down Halo 2, but there's one thing that I'm doing when I come home. If I'm going to play a game, it's going to be Halo Infinite. It's not going to be Halo 2 or it's not going to be Halo 5. It's going to be Halo Infinite. Even though, like, the ranking system's fucking ass and there's a lot of, online issues, like shot registrations, balls, and, there was some wonky shit going on this weekend when I was practicing. A lot of, like, melee's not working and shit.
No, the rubber band melees, man. Remember when we met in that reg lobby and you meleeed me and I went flying back?
Yeah. Dude,
I was like, what? I was just like, what happened? Like, I just got pushed, like, halfway across P1.
I got a fucking clip the other night. I dropped, like, I think I spawned, like, car 2, and I went down to car 1, and I was fighting from one of the jump ups to fucking P1. I think it was Goober. And somehow I get the kill, but my game completely, like, stuttered, like, hard. It was like, it, like, glitched me to the middle of the door by bottom middle from fucking car 1, and I somehow got the kill, and then I died. I'm like, what the fuck? I clipped it. I gotta go back and look at it. It was the most glitchiest shit I've ever fucking seen. It was huge.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, lately, everything for me has been feeling off. So I haven't really been enjoying playing, to be honest.
Maybe it's because only me. I feel like I can't play on anything but 10 sensitivity right now.
I saw Nuke was doing that. Nuclear Blaze was playing on 10 the other night. I was like, what the? I was like, would he pull out the mouse and keyboard?
Every reg lobby I've been in, I've been on 110-10 this entire time.
You're crazy.
All my warm-up games 110-10. It doesn't the game. Everything else feels too slow, and it takes me too long to adjust. But, I mean, not that I have issues on 10, but my target acquisition is so much better on 10 than when I'm playing on, like, my new settings 266. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling slow on my shit too lately. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Again, everything just feels sluggish, and again, it's just what happens, right?
Right. Shit, moving forward, Pool C, you got Shopify, Cloud9, Zero Tenacity. Shopify sweeping that pool.
Yeah, that's an easy shop pool.
Cloud9 will probably take second unless Zero Tenacity pulls something out of their ass.
Yeah.
Then you got Pool D, you got Space Station, Complexity, Omit. Honestly, I'm calling it now. I think Complexity takes that shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna. For sure. I think it's gonna be a tight win, but I think they're gonna do it.
I think that SSG roster is gonna get a pretty big, hefty LAN buff.
This will be their first time together on LAN as a team.
Yeah, I think they're gonna, especially if they're feeling it. They're feeling better about the team.
That goes roster. For phase 2, doesn't it?
100%.
Yeah, that goes for phase 2. It's the first time on roster. First time on LAN is with that. Well,
I think it's the first time for Complexity too,
for
right?
One of them with that roster.
I think this is the first time for Complexity because if I'm not mistaken, they dropped Spartan. They had Spartan last event.
Yeah.
They dropped him. And then you got Lethal, Spartan, Huss, and Breaking Shot on Omit. I don't know. Maybe they'll play good, honestly, but I don't. Yeah.
Spartan would be a much better player if he would just get rid of that fucking boat anchor Huss. Huss is so inconsistent, does not play well at all.
I kind of agree. He has
been the detriment to any roster that he has been on.
People have been calling him out for a while now, for sure. Like
100%.
Like especially like Twitch chat.
I enjoy watching him. Like whenever he comes up on the screen, it's not entertaining.
No, it's not. He doesn't.
He might be doing what he needs to do, but still.
I don't know, man.
It's
so odd to me that like when you go and look at some of these teams, like and these players, like it's like you barely even know who they are or what they're about because they just don't really do anything like in the spotlight. Like I kind of know what Breaking Shot brings to the table, but it's like what does Huss bring to the table? It's like I don't know. I don't even know nothing about that. I don't even know what the fucking dude. I can't even remember what he looks like. I should tell you everything. And then like I don't know, there's other players like that I guess too, but not many. But yeah, I think Complexity takes that pool. Space Station could do it if they come out hot. If they don't, you know what? I think Spartan would play good on Space Station gaming. Why not give this man a fucking shot? I don't know. I feel bad for Spartan. He doesn't ever get any good fucking rosters, man.
I mean, after year 1, it was downhill.
He's such a damn good player.
Or is it
He's
year
such a
two?
good player.
Year two, after year 2 is downhill.
Like, outside of the top teams, he's probably the next best player. Like, I mean, I don't know. TSM, there might be a few players like that have him beat, but
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Spartan has been known for, not like the last few seasons, but like for a long time was known as a playmaker player. Like, he was up there with the best of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he makes...
somewhere between, really sometime last year, that's when, or 2 years ago, is when everything went south. Actually, everything went south after that phase roster.
Dude hits clips, man.
That phase roster with like that superstar phase roster, I think, started him on a downward spiral.
That roster was god awful. Sorry.
On paper, it was.
It sounded
the best
good.
thing in the game.
To me, even on paper, when I first saw it, I was like, dude, this is weird. I was like, I don't see how this is going to work.
I just said the egos are going to clash. That was the only thing I said. Yep. The egos on this squad are going to clash. It's not going to work.
I think there was like too many
phase, renegade, and snipe down.
There was too many like slayers on that team, in my opinion. And then
and that's snipe down's fault. I'm gonna say it.
Snipe down.
All the time, but it was Snipe Down's fault.
I feel like
not play the role that he should have played.
I feel like he's a Royal 2 type player. He kind of sits back and like plays off the team type shit. Like,
but he was trying to be a top main Slayer playmaker when he's not that player.
It's old shit though.
Again, it's one of those things, right? People said that about the Optic roster this year. Too many Slayers. Who's going to play objective? But you look at that roster, every single person is playing objective.
That's how you play the game, though.
They are playing for the win, and they have the slaying power, right?
You know,
I think that phase roster was a mental thing. Like, Snipe exploded, and we all watched it go down.
He could not stand this game.
Temporarily went to go play for E United instead on loan.
Very weird, yeah. I remember that on loan.
And then, he just refused to be the player that the team required versus what he wanted to do. And then you have Renegade, who that's just a main Slayer. That's a playmaker main Slayer. He's going out there, he's getting kills.
Mm-hmm.
Spartan, again, playmaker, but he tweeted out that he was just trying to find his place on that roster. And then there was Falcade in the corner going, "What about me?"
Shit, though. But anyways, old news. What's your top 4? What about you, Kelly? What's your top 4?
Top 4 for SLC?
Yeah. I think I have a good idea of what I already know. I already know your first pick.
I don't think it's going to change much.
No, it's not. Who's really changed?
For all of us. That absolutely goes for every single one of us.
Optic, I think, is going to take it.
No. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's pick if you're going to be choosing the right way.
Yeah.
Then second place is going to be... I really see that SSG roster doing something at their home event, right?
Land booth.
The booth.
Land buff, the home event. I think second or third is going to either be Shopify or SSG. Basically, 2 to 4 is going to be SSG, Shopify, FaZe.
Yep.
Those are going to be my top 3. And I cannot tell you which team's going to get second, which team's going to get third, which team's going to get fourth. They are so close, especially because we haven't seen the FaZe roster and the new SSG roster on land, right? Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to get? Are they going to get the huge buff that we expect them to, right? If they play as well as all those players can, they're going to fight for second through third, and Optic has just been way too dominant across the board for every single game mode, every single event. Scrims, again, Optic's just trolling in scrims half the time. Whenever I tune in, they're laughing and not really trying. So,
yeah,
they usually are having a pretty good time.
Pretty good time.
But I think that lends well to them playing, because if you're having a good time, you're going to usually play pretty good.
100%, right?
They're not obviously, like you said, they're not taking it they're taking it serious to a certain degree, but they're not at the same time. I think being relaxed. They know what they're doing. They know they're the fucking best. Why they got to take it? like that serious. They don't need to be like VOD reviewing and shit. Like, just play the game, get your fingers warm, and fuck shit up. That's what they've been doing.
Bring Ham Wars.
They just get on and go beast mode. What about you, Ben? What's your top 4?
I don't. It's the same.
Same.
It's really the same. Like Optics more, is the favorite here and taking first, and then like Kelly said, second, third, and fourth. I mean, it's gonna be between those 3. Could there be potential upsets? Yeah, but on the top of the head, though, it's gonna be the same as it's always been. The second, third, fourth will be FaZe, Shopify, and SSG in any which order. I like to see Nemesis crack into that somehow.
That's what I was going to say. I'll probably have different
I would
picks.
like to see what's going to happen or not the same thing.
Yeah. I'll probably have different picks for Halo Data Hive champ bracket. But I'd say my hopeful picks, if you want my hopeful picks, it will be Shopify winning it. And then maybe like Nemesis or Complexity breaking into top 4. But if you want my real honest opinion, it's probably Optic winning. And probably the same result. Shopify second, FaZe third, Space Station probably fourth.
My one is Mythic Game.
Well, we don't have a team there this time.
And then Nemesis. I don't know. Everyone just random people show up and just play.
We can hope for the HCS Pro Talk Dream. Was it Cream Team or whatever they're called? The Cream Cannon team to fucking win the whole thing with Riznek and Diode. Let's go. I mean, it's probably going to be what we say. Optic's probably taking this whole thing, and at the end of the day, they're just looking too damn good.
Yeah, it's really going to be really depend on how they come out, right?
I'm going to say this: if they lose their fucking pools, so help me God, this could be their very last chance to come back from a loser's bracket run. If they get knocked, who do they got in that pool? They're not going to lose that pool. If they
Optics
did,
winning every event to the loser bracket.
Let's not forget. Envy upset one of the team. I can't remember who it was. They upset a team last event. Was it? I think it was Shop or Space Station. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was one of the bigger teams. They could upset Optic. They have been playing good. They're not a terrible team, and they've got good chemistry. It just all depends on, like, is Optic just going to come out of the gate or not? How long is it going to take them to ice up or get warmed up? They can't be coming in on Friday, dude, with icy fingers, man. They need to take that shit seriously and stop trying to make losers bracket runs.
Formal's already said it. He doesn't care about pool play. He don't care.
I know he doesn't, but that shit could really matter this time. But every other time, it
can always matter.
I mean, if they go up against like a fucking Nemesis in the losers bracket or like a fucking Complexity in the losers bracket, it could really look really bad for them.
They're going hot.
It could look really bad. Like, not saying that Optic can obviously easily beat them, but like we've seen Nemesis fucking them up last time, just fucking drilling the shit out of Optic in a couple of those matches. Of course, they didn't win the last. They took them to Game 5 both times though. Like, that's insane. They just got shit on. What was that, Street Slayer? I think. Anyways, it is what it is. But I'm looking forward to it. I leave out Thursday night. Be there for the full weekend. And I'll just update everybody. I'll put a tour video up probably at some point. I don't know when, but I'll get a full tour of the whole place. Make another vlog video, and I don't know, whatever else I can think of. Y'all got any thoughts though before we close out?
No, not really. Anybody pay attention to watch any of the EWC matches this weekend?
Nah, I heard about
it. Again, EWC. That's one thing I wish Halo was at, because it'd be quite the event.
That'd be cool.
Obviously, but Optic Call of Duty, Optic Texas, the Optic COD team went back to back and won the EWC. They made $375,000 each in a month from their prize pools.
Lord of mercy. Holy shit.
It's insanity, if you ask me. absolute insanity.
370 fucking grand, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
In a month.
In a month. Yeah, because they won champs and then they won.
That's more than I'd make in 5 years. That's insane. Insane.
That would take me over a decade.
Of course, they'll get taxed out the ass for that, but you know.
Oh yeah, put on gross.
I'm sure a bunch of them will buy a lot of DoorDash. No, they should. I wonder if they got investments. Some players should be getting fucking investments going with that kind of money.
Oh, they do. Of course they do.
Put that money
They
somewhere.
absolutely do. They want to make sure they don't actually have to work ever.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Right. So like,
fucking money.
and then obviously, for those people who don't follow Call of Duty, Optic was the worst team in the league up until champs.
Dude, I know.
It was like 0-18 or something.
Yeah, they had an 0-18 map count, the one split, which has never happened.
What the fuck happened? Why did they get so good all of a sudden after being so ass for so long?
Because they're Optic.
Like, what the fuck?
Because they picked up a player named Mercules.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So he is just a young phenom.
Just a beast, huh?
Absolute beast. Plays on a regular Walmart controller. Has no paddles, nothing, doesn't claw. Plays old school.
You don't need paddles for that shit in Call of Duty. I don't feel like. I feel
It
like
helps.
that's a game you could play. Yeah,
You don't need it, but it
I'm
helps.
sure it
Yeah.
helps. I don't really use paddles in mine. I'm sure it helps with all that movement tech. I think that's where it would kind of come into play. Was that all that movement?
Yeah,
tech.
100%, right? So, yeah, they picked him up. Rookie, right? He was in the Challengers League, so that was like Call of Duty's open bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Picked him up after they saw what he could do on LAN when he filled in because Toronto Ultra, one of their players, his visa got canceled. Couldn't get his visa. So he played on them and placed third in that tournament with that Toronto Ultra team.
Sheesh. Yeah, seems like Optic had a great year in Call of Duty, and I mean, God damn it, that's crazy. A fucking Cinderella story for them over there.
100%. Like,
and then over here,
totally
Halo.
unspeakable, right? Like,
having a good year in Call of Duty and Halo at the same fucking time. Did they win? They won the prior World Championship too, the year before, right?
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They're the first Call of Duty org to go back to back.
Can they do a three-peat? That's the question.
I don't know.
Seems like they can with this roster, though. I don't really keep up with Call of Duty, but they did good enough to where they impressed me, and I don't really watch it. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty.
After hearing all this
pretty
shit,
hype moments.
I was hearing all the shit Optic fans were giving them. They were like, "Yeah, we're just so fucking disappointed. We're gonna go like at DreamHack. We're just gonna go watch Optic Halo." Like, oh shit. But yeah, I think that wraps up this podcast. Appreciate everybody that stopped by and watched. Just follow the Twitters. Got them in the description below, and we'll come back at you with our post Salt Lake review and see how that went for us. And yeah, anybody got any closing words?
No, everybody enjoys Salt Lake. Wish I could be there, but it's gonna be a good time to be watching from home.
Let's just stay strong, man. Like, let's keep this shit rolling in the next year. We'll have more podcasts to kind of keep you guys in the loop of what our thoughts are on everything. But let's just stay strong and let's have fun. That's about it. All right, yo. Take it easy, guys. Later.
Later. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.